Yo, what's up everybody, welcome back to TankersClub. In this video I will be talking about this big box here with this big derpy gun, the Vindicator Ultramarines. Yeah, I got this legendary camouflage on it, but there is also the blue one or the green one. There is plenty of legendary camos for this tank, and I'm doing this video today because this tank is right now available in the store, and it will not be the last time that this tank will appear in the store. So right now we can have them for 24 euros, or for each one, the Vindicator or the Predator for 15 euros, and we can have them both for 24 euros or I think $25, it depending in which server you are playing. I will be also reviewing soon the Predator, the bro of this tank, Ultramarines, the tier 7 collector heavy tank hybridization in the next video. Stay tuned for that. So to focus now on this tank. So firstly, this tank got a high TPM. If you are not using gun rammer, we will reach 2.9 TPM, but I really hardly suggest you to go for calibrated shells, because without calibrated shells you will just struggle a lot to penetrate tier 8 and sometimes tier 7 heavies or the Italian TDs. Sometimes you will just not be able to penetrate any of them, especially the tier 8 heavies, if you are not using calibrated shells, because the normal shells, the free one, are just embarrassing. They have no penetration at all, and the premium shells without calibrated shells, you will have only, let's see how much, 293, 235 of penetration, and that's really not a lot. So I'm going also for the supercharger, refined gun, enhanced Rex, enhanced armor, and that will help you a lot because we can block a lot of damage with this tank, especially if you are playing against lower tier tank. So if you are the top tier tank in the battle, you will block a lot of damage. It's not going to be the case against tier 8 tanks. Camouflage net or view range, I would say go for camouflage net. Even this tank doesn't have a good gun, it doesn't have a good concealment, but it's a TD and needs anyway some concealment, and you are not going to play it very aggressive. You're going to see later how to drive this vehicle. To the provisions, I'm using here improved fuel to maximize my speed and the standard fuel, and I'm going only for one field rations to have just a bit better DPM and view range. But the focus of this tank is really not the DPM or the reload time. You should focus on positionizing your tank. Use that bit of mobility what we have to positionize your tank in a good TD spot. You can play a bit more aggressive if your team is leading, but we are slow, we have a long reload time, so we are going to play this vehicle a normal TD playstyle, or we are going to play it a bit aggressive if we are playing against lower tier tanks, as I told you. But in general, we are going to play this tank just a normal TD style. Wait in your TD spot and try to slap the enemies from distance. Consumables, I'm taking with me 2 repair kits and adrenaline, and that's why I'm going also for the high-end consumables. Yeah, to have 19 seconds of adrenaline, and with that being able to fire in that time nearly 2 shots, but it's not exactly 2 shots because with adrenaline we will have 11 seconds reload time. So yeah, but that will help you a lot if you go for high-end consumables and use adrenaline. So far so good. Now let's check out the stats of this tank and then the armor, and then just jump to the battlefield. I got for you, yeah, really very nice battles to showcase you this vehicle. We can deal, yeah, solid, robust 640 damage per shot. That slap will hurt a lot. High alpha damage with this vehicle. Using calibrated shells, also a good penetration. You will not have penetration issues if you use calibrated shells and use your premium shells. Sometimes you will also be able to fire a good HE shells. So I'm not confusing no more people. I'm not no more saying hash for the HE shells. I will say HE and hash for no more confusions. I take it back. I will just say HE and hash, or also bash for hash. Okay, so I'm no more confusing players. I think it's better. Yeah, to the top speed we can reach with this vehicle, we can Yeah. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, look at this awful gun depression. 2 degrees, okay. And we can reach how much of top speed? Let's have a look. Where is it? I can't see it. The top speed of this tank. Here we go, 30 km/h. It's also not that bad, but of course we have much more faster TDs in this game. So to the armor of this tank, to the playstyle, it's really very simple. If you are playing, as I told you, against tier 6 vehicles, it's really pretty good. We can risk a lot against tier 6 and tier 7s. Here in the case against a tier 6 heavy tank, German heavy tank, the VK36, it will look like this with the frontal armor, which is really very hard to pen. You can try to wiggle left, right like this. Don't over angle your tank and expose your side, of course, but you can wiggle a bit and make it harder to the enemy to aim on your weak spots. Go for the enhanced armor. As you can see, it makes a difference from the front too, so it will help you to block some damage. So definitely go for the enhanced armor and don't expose your side and your back, because they are really very easy to penetrate. Against tier 7 heavies, it's gonna be the same. Let's take the Tiger 1. The same, of course. If he will use premium shells, he will be more able to pen you, but we still can block some damage, okay? So against tier 6 and 7s, we can play aggressive. Be aware of tier 8s. They will just really penetrate your frontal armor like a hot knife cutting butter. Look at this. Whoa, just very, very easy to penetrate. So as I told you, it's nothing special. Play very careful, play normal TD style from distance against higher tier tanks, against lower tier tanks. You should also play it like a normal TD, because we have a long reload time and we are slow. But against tier 6 and tier 7s, we can just risk more. We can expose our frontal armor. We can play more aggressive, because this armor here, the frontal armor, can definitely block some damage against lower tier tanks.
Let's go!
And now to the playstyle with this tank. What can we perform with it on the battlefield? How to drive this vehicle? I got for you 2 nice battles. The first one is this one in Hellas. The Helsing is blocking me. Thank you for that, mate. I like such dickhead team players like this. Okay, so we're going to play it. I'm here against tier 8 tanks, and as I told you, against tier 8 tanks, against higher tier tanks, play it carefully from distance. Try not to be spotted. And I mean, in general, it's like playing, for example, with a SU-152 or something like that, you know. Just play from distance, wait for the opportunity to slap. Look at this, I missed my first shot. So close to hit that M41 with the HE shell. But yeah, whatever happens, let's try to keep pushing. I'm seeing the RHM right there. I'm playing, by the way, this battle with my boy Jordani War from our clan, a very skilled player. And let's try to to HE that Centurion. Here we go. It's gonna be difficult for me now, and we did it. 390, only the tracks. I wanted to hit his spot and deal maybe 700, 800 damage, but we are going to try to do this on that RHMB Waffenträger. Here we go, aiming, and here we go. Nice, we finished that dude. Higher tier tank destroyed, and now let's keep pushing. So let's go down here, and we got only 3 heavies left, I think. Yep. And the first one is the THN waiting for us there. And here we go, guys. If I'm not using premium shells, look at the difference. So definitely go for premium shells and for calibrated shells, because if I didn't switch to my premium shell, I wouldn't be able to penetrate the TNH105. Here we go, another nice slap with my premium shell, dealing 750 of damage with 1 shot. Even on paper, they are telling us that this tank can deal only 640 of average damage, but we can really deal more damage per shot with this tank. So now let's keep pushing. We got the KV3 and the VZ441. I will try definitely to slap him once and to go for more damage. I will risk it. And I hope that I can rely on my frontal armor. Let's go, let's do it. Nice, he bounced, and I got him once. Now I need some help. Help me, guys. Oof, nice, nice. Nice move from that TNH. He saved my life, and now I will try to hit the KV-3. Mine. Yes.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Here we go. That was a nice battle, really a complete battle against higher tier tanks, and yeah, showcasing us all the powerful gun, the great armor that we even can block some damage against tier 8 heavies. Yeah, how to play with it, playing in the beginning careful from distance, then pushing and trying to rely on our frontal armor to get yeah, the maximum of damage. If possible, in this case that was possible to play aggressive, to push on the enemies. Only 2 enemy tanks left and a bunch of allies, so if I would be destroyed in that case, I knew that my teammates will do the job, so that's why I risk it. But we shouldn't really risk a lot against tier 8 heavies, because as we saw, we are easy to penetrate. And in this battle, I was the best player of my team in point of damage, and Jordani also did a great battle, dealing 1.6k of damage with his G26E3 Eagle 7. This second battle I got for you guys gonna be also a nice one with a big ammo rack. You don't wanna miss it. And yeah, we are actually was going medium side and going together with Jordani to my TD spot, to our TD spot, but we recognize that yeah, there is nobody here, so I'm thinking that they will come now from behind, from the back. They are all, or they gone all heavy side, and now they will come behind us. That I will say now to Jordani to be careful, not expose your sight to them, because they will now surprise us from the back. And we have now to positionize our vehicle to find another spot to be ready if they rush on us from the heavy side, if they will try to surround us. So here we go, I'm taking now a good position for that, and the show will begin from this position. I will be trying to get the VZ441 first. Here we go, with the premium shells dealing 452 of damage, then rolling back. So here is really a very good position. I'm using this heal here to go up, sneak a shot, roll back, and hide again. So that's a perfect position for my tank, for my TD, and it's also, by the way, a perfect position for a hull down vehicle, but there is no hull down vehicle tank. It's missing, for example, it would be a perfect position for that T-56 golem right there if he should come to me, but that's okay. I will do the job alone with my big derpy gun. Here we go, ammo rack exploded. No more Yacht Panther. Directly straight in the middle, as you saw, that shot gone directly through his ammo rack, and we destroyed him. Okay, so far so good. I'm reloading and I'm thinking about my next move. I mean, it's a game here, but it's actually more than a game. It's a strategical game, and it's like a chess game. You have always to be thinking, what are you going to do next? It's the key of this game. Be patient, think about your moves, and the best move, of course, will be done from the best strategical points. It's like a chess game, as I told you. Always think about, look around you, look at the minimap, where you should go, which enemy you should take out first, which is the most potential enemy you should take out first in order to win the battle. So you wanna, for example, take out the horse or take out the Turm, or always thinking about which enemy is more dangerous for me right now, for our team, or who could be later a problem and will maybe not let us to win this battle. So now I'm seeing that we are 5 versus 2, so it should be an easy thing, especially we have the Skoda nearly full HP. We got, yeah, where is Jordani also playing, whatever. I mean, we have a lot of players. Look at this, how hard it is to penetrate the Object 252U from the side, even with premium shell. So I decided to push now on that Object 252 to you and to go for more damage, because we are winning anyway this battle. It's not a problem. I'm still full HP. So yeah, let's go there. Aiming on his lower plate, and boom. That's it. We got him. And yeah, also again a battle which is showcasing at all against tier 8 heavies, tier 8 higher tier tanks, and we saw also in this battle how to play with this tank, what can we perform with it, showcasing us all in all what can we do with this beast, the Vindicator Imperial Fists, with this legendary camouflage, with this big derpy gun. This tank looks like a bulldozer, and yeah, it's, I mean, a tank for collector players who wanna collect all the tanks in this game, who wanna have all the tanks in the garage like me. But in my opinion, this tank, let's say, it's not really worth it to go for, because as I told you in the beginning of this video, we have plenty of tier 7 TDs which are really better than this tank in point of mobility, in point of even armor, in point of everything. Even we got also premium TDs which are much more better than this tank. But this tank looks so cool. It's like a bulldozer with this big gun. So I mean, yeah, with this high caliber shells also we can destroy, as we saw in this video, a lot of ammo racks definitely with this tank. 155 shell caliber. So it's a fun tank, looks cool, looks funny, like a big box bulldozer, fridge, whatever, call it whatever you want. I'm a big fan of this tank because it's look nice, because of this big gun. I destroyed some ammo racks with this tank, and it's just fun to play with it from time to time. But in my opinion, yeah, it's not worth it to go for it immediately, because this tank is not like, I don't know, OP or broken, and will help you definitely to raise your win rate or to perform good battles in tournaments. It's just a tank for fun, for players who want to collect all the tanks in this game, and that's it. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. That was my neutral opinion about this tank, a full review about this tank. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, that you now have a better idea about this tank, if you should go for it or not, if this tank fits to your playstyle or not. And if you have this tank already, I hope I could help you to know how to drive it. So if you like this video, don't forget to yeah, like the smash the like button, and subscribe to the channel if you're new watching my videos. See ya, bye bye.